today we're going up the hill, under the table and upside down because it's the letter U. Now it's time to sing and clap, sing and clap, sing and clap. Now it's time to sing and clap all together. And now it's time to wash up a plate, wash up a plate, wash up a plate. Now it's time to wash up a plate all together. And now it's time to reach up to the sky, reach up to the sky, reach up to the sky. Now it's time to reach up to the sky all together. And now it's time to tidy up, tidy up, tidy up. Now it's time to tidy up all together. Wow, letter U. It's a funny letter, letter U. There's a few words that start with letter U, like umbrella and unicorn and up and under and underground. But there's many more words that have U, the letter U, in the middle of the word. Okay, so we'll be looking at some of those words. Words like fun or bun. So we'll have a look at those words. And how do you sign letter U? Well, it's the little finger. So here's your 5 fingers. That's your thumb. And then if you go to the other end, your little finger, you touch your little finger, that's the letter U. So the letter U can sound sometimes like U, like useful, or use the kettle to make some tea, or a unicorn. But sometimes it sounds like an like a mug or a mum or gum. They're all words that have got U in the middle. Let's have a look at some words that have got U in the middle. So one word is blue. So this is a blue ball. So in blue, it sounds like a oo sound, but in brush, it sounds like a sound, brush. These words also got that sound, the butterfly, buggy. Also another sound, puzzle, puzzle, and puppy. Another sounding U word is bus. B-U-S. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. And the doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The door on the bus goes open and shut all day long. And the people on the bus step in and out, in and out, in and out. The people on the bus step in and out all day long. And the card on the bus goes zip, 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 zip. Zip, zip, zip. The card on the bus goes zip, zip, zip all day long. And the driver on the bus says, move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back all day long. Oh, it's a bit hot this day, so people want to open the windows, so the windows on the bus slide up and down, up and down, up and down. The windows on the bus slide up and down all day long. And the children on the bus go bumpity bump, bumpity bump, bumpity bump. The children on the bus go bumpity bump all day long. There's a baby on the bus, oh, on the bus goes wah, 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 wah. The baby on the bus goes wah, 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 all day long. And the mummies on the bus go shh, 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 shh. And the daddies on the bus go shh, 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 all day long. And the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. So when it's raining, and you're outside, you might have a raincoat, but it's just still getting wet. What can you use? An umbrella. An umbrella protects you from the rain. And here's Oscar showing us how to sign letter U and an umbrella. So there's the sign of saying, touch your little finger. And there he is signing how to do an umbrella. Sometimes you get un in front of a word which tells you to change it over. So for instance, I'm going to button my top, put the button in, but now I'm going to unbutton it. There you go, I've unbuttoned it. And you could wrap a present, wrap it up, and then you can unwrap it. Or let's have one more. You could lock a door and then we could unlock it. Or you can cover something and then you uncover it. Or get dressed and then get undressed. So there's all those things you can do. The un turns it round the other way. You can wind something up and then you unwind it. And we know a song about winding something up. It's called Wind the Bobbin Up. Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, wind it back again, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window, point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Put your hands upon your knees. And that had U words in it. Had wind the bobbin up, a U word. Had pull, that's got U in the middle. Pull, oo sounds. It had, and it also had upon your knees, which is a bit of an old-fashioned word, upon. Another U word is under. Under, so if the cat went under the table. But if you keep going under, you could go under the ground. And that's called underground. So you can go underground. And what might you find underground? What might you find underground? So maybe you've been in an underground train and you've gone down, down, down and caught a train, underground, a metro. But underground there are tunnels where people might go looking for things. Oh, and you know, you might find bones underground. So if you ever dig up the garden, and sometimes people, if you think about the underground train, someone had to make a big tunnel, a big hole all the way through the ground, and here they are, they're using a big machine to make a tunnel, so they're actually digging there. Or and this is an underground cave. Sometimes you can go down deep into holes and find big caverns with water and maybe find some very, very old things. So if you go under the ground, so like a rabbit can like go under the ground and it lives in little burrows, see, under the ground. And look, the roots of the trees, they grow underground. They go looking for water because they need water. And other animals might need, so you've got a fox there, you've got a badger there, and they are under the ground. Here are some other words that have got a U in the middle that we can sign. Let's try butter, butter, queen. Lots of Q words have got U in them as well. Cut, cut, butterfly, run, jump, jump, us, under, up, and how about brush, brush your teeth. They're all words with U in the middle. Now there's a word which starts with U, which is not a nice word. It's ugly, ugly. It's not a nice word. And what does it mean? Well, it means not beautiful, I suppose. It's just the opposite of beautiful, ugly, doesn't look nice, something like that. Here's another song that's got that word up. It's called The Grand Old Duke of York. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. Oh, and when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Oh, the Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. They beat their drum to the top of the hill and they beat their drum again. Oh, when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Oh, the Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. They played their pipes to the top of the hill and they played them pipes again. Oh, and when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Unfortunately, it's now the end. So we finish with U, and next week we'll be looking at the interesting letter V, which is signed like that, 2 letters on the palm. Okay, see you next time. Time to go home, time to go home. We are all singing, it's time to go home. Time to go home, time to go home. We are